Alright, welcome back to Hoggarts sci-fi events. Alright, so we just left off getting more money, and we did buy a couple of ships before we ended this one and another strike. I do feel we need a little bit more punch before we go and try and get that technology cache. We need also stuff for the planes we are going to buy, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna spend most of the money here on expanding the fleet. I got... Seriously? What are we having? Oh, a gamma core. Alright. Okay, so they took my gamma core. That kinda sucks. Yeah, I wish that was a blunder on my part. I should just fly with the transponder on. Okay, we lost the gamma core, not the biggest deal in the world. Basically, I wanted to see if they had stuff we wanted to buy. They probably do not, so this was just a big screw up. They also don't have any like really interesting things to buy. We are gonna top up the fuel, like I think we just fill up the tank basically. Let's talk to the woman in the bar. Alright, so you have some ore. Going to the hegemony, it's 11 light years away. I think this is like the other end of the core worlds. 27,000. Maybe we don't do that. Like, I think we basically take a look. What are the missions? Alright. We have taken a couple of missions, and one of them is going out here. We also know about the mothership location. I don't think we can do that. Then we have to survey that world and this world. This is pirate, so that's not as important. But surveying this world, I think we should be able to do this pretty easily. Sadly, we still lack this survey modules. So yeah. I did think about buying one of these salvage rigs. I think we're gonna buy one, just so we're gonna want it at some point anyway. We'll buy one on the black market. No. Okay. Let's just dump this money and be done with it. We're still plenty of people. We're still doing fairly good. The salvage rig comes with this, so salvage gantry. So basically it works like increases the resource gain from salvaging abandoned stations, derelicts, floating stuff by 10, 25, 30, 40% depending on hull size. I do think the salvage gantry is like a destroyer size, so that actually means this is gonna increase by 25%. So in addition, 20% of the bonus applies to post-battle salvage, so we can also get extra stuff from that. Alright, so we can add another ship. So basically we get 25%. If we add another one, it's like diminishing returns, but we get 44. So I don't know if we want to add another one. I think we're fine with just a little bit extra. I do think we want to possibly put in just extra cargo. Yeah, and then you just get some. Yeah, I don't know. You don't even have any stuff. Alright, that's it. Now let's go and do that survey. It's a little bit expensive to do the survey. I think it was 80 something. Yeah, 80 supplies, that is a lot. We do have the machinery and we do have the crew to do it, but that is a lot of stuff. Anyway, maybe it's in our next colony, so... Or could we not hit every single asteroid? That would be nice. So you want luxury. Yeah, fuck you, Persian League. You kinda took my AI core. I think we're gonna hold a grudge and do a little bit of what's on? Come on, fly. I think we're gonna do a little bit of role playing on salvage expedition, so don't think we need to worry about those boys. So we're kind of threading the needle here. So far it's going good. Yep. So far it's going good. Alright, we haven't been in this system. We should probably drop into both of these, like just to see what's in there. So there's kind of nothing in here, but sensor does show that there's something. What's in here? That's just debris field. Okay. Let's put that salvage gantry to work. Alright. While making preliminary assessment, your salvage crew finds some occupied sleeper pods on backup power. Okay, we get 4 harvested organs. Well, sadly they didn't make it, but we got some organs, I guess. Let's do one more time. Alright, just a little bit of stuff. Alright, this is another debris. I was hoping this would be a station, basically. Let's see what's delivered to... Well, just a little bit of stuff delivered there. That is a lot of organs. Holy crap. Yeah, if we can get more of the organs, we're gonna be happy. Yeah, losing a couple of machinery. Okay, no more organs. Can we maybe do another ping? No, does not seem like there's more to be had in this system, so let's just get out of here. Still think it was worth jumping in here. Still think it's worth. So now we wanna... What is this? Returning. I don't think they wanna fight us. Okay, let's do distress call. Oh, there's a distress call in that place. Okay, we're going there next. Just wanna... Okay, there's another fleet there as well. Let's just double check. Nothing comes on the radar, so I think we just jump out again. Go to this. Alright. Oh no 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 no. Okay, it's a low warning level. Okay. When it's low warning level, there's kind of a ship sort of. There's something in here. Oh, alright. That was just... I just had to check it. I think we jump in here, see what's up. Yeah, there's hostiles, but when it's low, I don't mind so much. What is this fleet? Like... Oh, that's the warning beacon. There's some remnant in here, there's something there, there's a debris field. Probably some dudes got... Let's open the comm. So, a prospector with two fuel tankers, that's probably not what you want. So he needs fuel. Let's just give it to them. Yeah, we get some extra favors here. That's fine. There's stuff here. This is the one. There was also something there. We can also fix the debris field. What is this? That's just remnant fleet. Oh, a Terran world. Hello. Oh, this could be very nice. I think we just salvage out here. Survey data. Thank you very much. Begin the salvage operation. Little disappointed that we didn't get more stuff. Why is the effectiveness so low? Debris field density. Okay. Well. These are just dormant fleets. Pretty sure. Yeah, dormant fleets. That's fine. This is the Terran world. This is not the one we are here to survey, but ooh, it's 125. That's not great, but I think we spent the 40 supplies. I have a feeling this is gonna be decent. Extensive ruins. Hello. Please give us good stuff now. Explore the ruins. Indicate a quantity of volatiles. Alright. Begin salvage operation. Give us all the volatiles. What the fuck? We cannot have all this stuff with us. Like, we have not enough room here, basically. And now we have 2 class 5 survey data. That's worth a lot. That's worth... Just take it all. We need that guy. We'll also take this guy. Take the fuel, take that. We have so much stuff here. Like, that is gonna be... Ugh. Yeah. Huh. We need to dump stuff now. That's a good start, but now we're like still like so over capacity here. But the volatiles are just money in the bank. Money in the bank, that is a lot of money. That's like how much? That's like, well, we cannot sell it at 250. We can sell it at a lesser value probably. So let's say it's worth 200. Then it's still like 200,000 close to. That is a lot of money. So what are we getting rid of? Huh. I think we start dumping some of these weapons maybe. Then we will probably have to dump other stuff as well. But all these light weapons, we're gonna get like plenty whenever we kill pirates. So I'm not very concerned about dumping those. Like that is, but just, yeah. Let's just do that. Toss those. Railguns. Okay, somehow they are kind of expensive. Alright, so we're still sort of far from the limit. Yes. What is the establishing a colony. So they have abundant organics, they have moderate ore, they have rich farmlands and extensive ruins. It's very, very sad that it's both has pollution and it's decivilized. Like if it was like 100%er, it would be money. This is still a good planet, I will say that. So accessibility is fairly high. 11 units in faction, 6 units to and from other factions. Okay. I don't think we want to set up shop here right now. We don't have the guys to do it. We should. Yeah, we're spending 18 supplies a day. We cannot do that, so we have to dump more stuff. It just feels so bad dumping the volatiles. But I think it's like even the transmutonic is worth less. I think it's better because we're not gonna like when you dump this much volatiles into the market. Yeah, you're not gonna get the price you wish for. That is a lot of stuff just out the window. Like so we just tossed like 40k here. Maybe we should. Am I really tossing supplies? That just. Oh, let me just see. We have 1500. Here we have like 1000. Then we have. Is it just all these weapons taking up lots of space? Hmm. Which one do we want? Vulcans or light dual machine guns? We're not gonna use this many, but they are worth kind of a lot. We should have sold more stuff or gotten bigger cargo holds. Let me just double check something quickly. You have expanded cargo hold. I don't know if we can even refit it. Could we refit this with expanded cargo holds? No, we need to be in a dock. That also makes sense. That's very sad. Alright, I think we don't have any choice. We could also dump some heavy machinery. Somehow I really dislike doing that, and I think there was even more stuff in here, like yeah, probes. Mud skipper. Yes, we're taking the ship here. You should be able to haul 70. 70 is better than nothing. Then we perform the survey. That's 80 of our stuff here. Okay. That should already give us a lot more room. Cargo pods. Examine. Did I would never toss that, would I? Don't really understand. Maybe I did somehow without knowing. Alright, now we can basically have everything. Like, well, I say everything, but that's not entirely true. There's another derelict ship here. Can we pick up another one? That's a oh dang it! That was a hammer class destroyer. We're gonna go a little bit above limit here. It's not great importance. I was just wondering, what is it that's the 2 planets. There's more stuff to the south. Maybe that's another ship we can pick up. It is a ship. There's 2 ships we found, it seems. Sadly we could not keep it. Is there another ship somewhere? Derelict ship. That's one. No. Didn't by any mistake take some metal. Good. There's more stuff in here, this direction. Okay. Debris field. Maybe it's a little strange going through the salvaging process here now. In the debris field we find a location for another debris field. That is kind of funny. I think we do still take this. We're still a little bit above, but not a lot. And I think as long as we're getting more supplies and more fuel, it's kind of worth it. So that is another debris field. Okay. Just so we know, we can go there if we want to. Yeah, we're using a little bit extra capacity. There's more stuff to the north, holy crap. Ships? Hello? Please give us the ship. There's a location for a supply cache, okay. Ooh, the Apogee class cruiser, I want this ship, like, and the Buffalo freighter, like we want both of these things. Like, I think the Apogee, it comes with like surveying equipment, like just built in. It comes with like high resolution sensors. It's just a really good ship, and I want it. I want both of these, so I'm just praying we can actually get it. I'm just really hoping, like... No! The ship's memory bank are partially accessible, and the contain information indicating that a derelict ship is orbiting a jungle world. That's interesting. In the Basan star system. The vessel is likely to be least cruiser size. That is very interesting. We can salvage. Oh, if I could just get an Apogee, my problems with surveying worlds would be more or less gone. Okay. What about the freighter? Can we at least get the Buffalo? Oh crap. Alright, so we kind of triggered a trap here. Like, our salvage crew sort of saw a broadwave signal being sent out to the nearby position. I think that means we're gonna have company soon. Like, yeah, we're gonna have company soon. Yep, like this fleet. Huh, it's pirates. So I kinda wanna... No! Oh, why did I use quick speed here? If we can kill this, maybe we get more storage room. Pursue them. Take command of the action. How quick are you? Not that quick. I think these boys should be able to handle it. Your top speed. Maybe this one could do it, but I think we do have enough. And I forgot to start on the left. That's kind of my fault. But I don't think we're gonna have big problems when we have a strike. Or we have 2 strikes in this battle. Thank you very much. So you are gonna please die now. You just die now. He should be able to take it down. That is gonna be recoverable, I think. Are there someone left alive? Okay. Hopefully we can get another ship. I would really like that. I don't know if there's anyone. We can just claim victory. Alright, a wolf got away. That's kind of to be expected. Consider ship recovery. You can fit... You don't have any... You have 20 cargo capacity. You have 49. You don't have anything. I'm thinking we maybe take this guy, just for the extra cargo capacity. Pick through the wreckage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's also a shuttle here. Just break this one down, thank you very much. I think there was still stuff that I did not find yet. Yeah, there's stuff up this way here. Cargo, oh that must be my car. Is that my cargo pods? Huh. That's my cargo pods, okay. Alright, there's definitely lots of stuff in here, but I think there was also something near the... This is just my cargo. Yeah, there was something flying here that we did not pick up yet. Yeah, let's salvage rig. Sign me up. No, okay. We can pick this one. I don't think it has cargo capacity, but let's just take it. It only has what? Compromised storage. But it doesn't come with storage in the first place. So then there's something in here. Mora class carrier. We definitely want the carrier. We're also spending like 40 supplies right now being in the Corona. Which is just... Can the Corona sort of die out? Yeah, we need to do like one quick burn in there. Dang it, didn't get it. This would be a very nice ship for the army. Gotta alter its ore deposit. Yeah, our supplies are gonna be like kinda done now. Maybe we should also just be happy. We got a lot of stuff, basically. Huh. Okay. So this is sort of what we're leaving with. That's very nice. So one. What about the news? So what is that? Ludic path sleeper cell from that system. Holy crap, that's annoying. Here we have an ultra rich ore deposit. Okay. Derelict ship, yeah. We want to go to this one, that is important. Then we also were told about a supply cache. And we were told about a debris field. What about... oh, got survey data for this place. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So... we got this guy surveyed as a barren world. Show planet info. Ooh, hazard rating of 100. That is a good place. It does have very like high organics, not that much ore, and adequate farm. I think this is still a perfectly fine settle. This should be able to give us money in the long run. Alright. So this site is very interesting. That Ludic Path base is kinda ugh. There was another, if we just go for what we have accepted. We did accept this one, that's never happening. Well... we did have this one that we wanted to go to, it was an independent, but I don't think we can actually make it by now. Like, how long is the flight there? That's 42 days, so it's gonna be close. But we're gonna have to stop in one of the systems here going back. So I think we're going back. We definitely want to go here for that ship. We want to sell a lot of our stuff. Yeah, you basically always want to go into the warning beacons when it's low. Kinda... yeah, I think I've almost never been disappointed with that. A little bit disappointed we didn't get the apogee cruiser. That is the second time we kinda miss out on an apogee cruiser. I think it's just great addition to your army, kinda no matter what. Could you not have given me this before, then we could have killed him. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Huh. So I think we can just have a look. Yeah. What about these? Where do we want to sell them? They want to sell them to the Syndrian Dictate. Okay. What about these? Yes, we've done many times before. We want to go to that place. It's kinda... yeah, I think we're not gonna make it to that mining station, but I think we're gonna go there anyway, and then we're just gonna accept... well, but is it gonna disappear? I wonder. I really hope it's not disappearing, because I would definitely like to get there. Trade. Confirm. Just double check there's no special request in here. No. So dump that. Just dump a lot of this stuff, like I don't know how many we could get a need for, but not this many. I think we just dump these, don't think we need them. You definitely dump this. Anything else we need to dump? Guess this thing should be fine. We're still needing supplies. Now it's how many days to get there? 32 days full burn level. 43 days. Show on map. Alright, we actually don't even know exactly where that is. Buy? No. Okay. Shuttle, nothing here. Any there's a merc officer. What can you do? He's aggressive. Gunnery implants level 2. Maybe I should go over what actually happens with the different yeah. I think it's here. I just need to find the page. Yeah. Alright, so basically you can have timid. They will strongly attempt to stay out of enemy weapon threat areas. So that is like ugh. And they basically choose the range to the nearest ship based on the longest range of your weapons. So that would be good for like a carrier dude. Then there's cautious. They will strongly attempt to stay at range of the longest non-missile weapon. Steady sort of attempt to range to target enemy based on the relatively flux level, like default behavior. Then you have aggressive, strongly attempt to stay at range of its shortest non-missile weapon, including point defense weapons. Civilian ships will behave as if they were combat ships. Reckless, strongly attempt to stay at range of its shortest non-missile weapon, including point defense. Does not consider non-target enemy ships when deciding to move in. Okay, so they're like going all in. Maybe aggressive is a little bit annoying, but I think we offer to hire. That's not a lot. Sounds good to me. I think I want to sort of, yeah, play a little bit around with the aggressive trade here. I don't mind that at all. So fleets, there was nothing we wanted to buy here, right? Nothing, correct? So we're leaving. Then we want to maybe do one more step, which is this Sindrian place. I just have a look. Yeah, I was like, where the heck is it? Go to system. Right, so there's a jump point probably here, so we jump in at this point, we visit those cities, and then we jump out. That should be still like taking maybe 2 days, and we should be able to get rid of most of our stuff. Of course there's a transplutonic, or I mean a harvested organ shortage when we just sold our things. So Go to accepted. Show on map 32 days, so we have like 8 days to play around with, including finding the station when we actually get there and sort of maneuvering space. That is not a lot. That is basically not a lot. Survey barren world. It's kind of the wrong direction. I kind of wanted to go here. The reason why I'm going for this mining station is it often gives way better loot. Often gives way better loot. Domain error probe. Not really in the right direction. Yeah, just... Well, do we want it? I don't know if we have any counterfeit stuff here. Alright, this is the lobster world, basically where you can buy lobster. Huh? I thought this was where we wanted to be. Syndrian dictate, it's in this system, so where is it? It's in this. This is where we want to sell. Okay. Good to know. I thought it was so. We're probably not gonna get 200 apiece, but yeah. As long as we get a decent price, I'm fairly happy. Black market stuff. There's a little bit of everything here, I guess. What about ships? Ooh, we can get an eagle. An eagle is pretty decent. Compromised hull and sensor. There's a Sunder. There's a Falcon, both pirate type and regular type. This one has a D-mod, glitched sensor, so that's less weapon range. I think we buy this and just restore it. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna see a Sunder next, and I kinda just want it for myself. If we fill up the tank here, thank you very much. How far is our... Like, we're going somewhere out here for the mission. We're going there. So that's kind of borderline how far we can go and get back. We should be able to pick up more fuel once we get there, but yeah. Let's definitely also get more crew. We're gonna need them for whenever we settle a planet anyway. Did we buy that Sunder? I did. Okay. Refit. We go to the refit screen. In the beginning I didn't really find it. Here's the restore button. So it's gonna cost the same as it is to buy the ship. But basically, like, flux capacity reduced, dissipation, sensor profile. Okay, flux dissipate, we cannot live with that, so I thought it was the sensors. This is the power grid. That's also just, yeah, we're gonna pay up. So that is a little bit nasty. Payday. We're gonna put Vulcans on it. And for the missiles, I would like the Saber missiles, but it seems like we are not able to get that, so kind of okay, I guess. I think we just pick some torpedoes. Annihilators? No, I think it's pick some torpedoes. Yep. And then for the big gun here, I want a different one than what I just put on, but so far it's basically what we can do. So Let's get up with the flux levels. And what do we want to put on? Like there's a lot of stuff we can put on, but I don't know. Hardened subsystems maybe. Okay. This is gonna change whenever we get a big gun here, so don't worry too much about it. So expanded cargo. How fast are we flying, by the way? 8. So we're still at 8. That's fine. Auxiliary fuel tank. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just yeah, this guy. Blast doors. We don't really care about those. We just want fuel tanks, cargo hold. You're in the something like this, I guess. Large ballistic, so you can put like a super big gun on this guy. Seriously, you can just put one of the biggest ones. That's mud skipper. Okay. Alright, this has salvage gantry. Compromised storage, yeah. Could also sell this, like we have 2 salvage rigs. I don't know. Auxiliary fuel tanks is what you're getting. That's fine. So we have a little bit more fuel range now. I think we're buying that, so pay up. We're gonna buy all the tools, kind of. Bought. Maybe we buy like a couple hundred here, and we buy more at the next place, because otherwise we're paying too much money. And we're gonna visit those places anyway. ED laser, I think we just pick up like a few of those. I don't think we have them. Well, we do have some, but not enough. Other than this, I don't really see things that we desperately want. No. Okay, so we're kinda ready to go. Let's just see if there's a merc. There's 2 mercs in here. What can you do? You have defensive systems. I think defensive systems is a good perk, and ordnance expertise is another good perk. Carrier commander, wing commander. Would have been nice if you didn't have those 2. Let's see the other guy. What can you do? You're level 1. You basically have damage control. Damage control is not that great. Defensive systems is a good perk. I think we want to hire this guy. Alright. Get on the fleet. So I'm flying this guy. We have 1 guy in this boat. We should probably have, what is this, gunnery implant? We don't need target leading, so you can take that. Well, we do need target leading with that one. Maybe you get this guy, something like this maybe. We sadly don't have a carrier yet. We could take him and just level him up with the knowledge that we're gonna get a carrier at some point. Do you want ordnance expertise on a carrier? I think defensive systems is kinda good. But ordnance expertise is kinda like extra weapon damage. Well, I guess it's not the worst one. Yeah, I guess we're hiring that dude. Yeah, we're also hiring this guy. Offer to hire him. Sounds good. Okay, put him in the fleet, so I guess you can take that strike for now. Fairly decent. Question if we should buy this Falcon. We have so much money. Alright, let's not get too over eager. This was where we were gonna sell these boys, right? Yeah. Don't think I want to stop over in this place, see what that is all about. Let's just mule. Okay. There's also that is a wolf class frigate. But kind of don't have time to do detours here, I feel like. Yeah, we don't have time to mess around with that, sadly. That would have been kinda interesting. I think it's very rare I see these, so we just pick them up right off the bat. Or is this extended shields? Could be interesting enough that we pick that up. Right, so we get 210, but if we sell all of this, we're getting like an average price of 115. Should we dump a lot on this world? Then we get 165. Then maybe we also just dump the survey data. I think we do this and then be happy about that. Get the supplies. 600 supplies sounds like a lot, and it kinda is, but I think there's also a lot of stuff to be had. Hello, Big Realms. Is there a demo for this game? I don't know. But if you search the Starsector, you get to his homepage. You can see if there's a demo, but I don't think there is a demo. I don't exactly remember what I paid, like 15 bucks or something. So it's not that expensive for a game. He's aggressive, he has advanced countermeasures. I don't like that. Defensive systems we do. We're not gonna... Alright, so we're gonna go... There's 26 days to get there. Oh, this is gonna be so close. Alright, just got distracted a little bit there. So we kinda missed the jump point. And we're gonna get a scan. What happens if we refuse and just cut it? Right, he didn't find anything. Jump. That was annoying. Could we not stay in the corona for this long and just lose all our supplies? That would be very nice. Okay, this is gonna be so borderline. Like, we have 24 days to get there and we have 30 days, but we're not gonna be flying like perfectly straight line here. Orbital habitat. I think we definitely want to accept that, especially pirates. We can always just another orbital habitat, but that's kind of the other way. I cannot get to that. Cannot get to that, sadly. Bounties. There's not that many bounties at the moment. Let's just, there's about 20 days left on those. Exploration. Oh yeah, we know about a debris field. We know about what? Pirate base. Okay. That's not very interesting, right? So we still just want to get up here. So what I'm really hoping to find is like a pristine nanoforts up there. Survey rocky metallic world. That's also the wrong direction. I think there's a way you can sort of view this map, which is well, how do I do that? There's like a way. This is what I was looking for. So if it kind of maps out how the storms are looking. So I'm just thinking we can go something like this. So a little north, then a little, like a minor S. Okay. So I think we thread the needle here just through space. Thank you. And now we kind of need a little, well, how far? It's like how many days to get here? 20 days to complete, and we are only 4 days away. I don't know how we managed to get here. Oh no. Come on. Did we fly all the way here for... Oh, it's a low. If this was like high, we were just done. Okay. So this is orbiting a gas giant. This is a gas giant, so this is where we're going. This is... Well, I really hope this is where we're going. So what, there's a inactive gate, we want to check that. There's a desert, rocky, metallic, volcanic, nav buoy, barren world. So come again, it's supposed to be where? Mining station, a gas giant. Okay. That's it. This might be, yeah, fleets. Okay. Huh. This is, I have a feeling, a very interesting system. We kind of want to check out. There's like comm relays, there's nav buoy. Like some of these planets would have something like ruins on them, I'm fairly certain. Run the sensor packets, get the 50k. Okay. An abandoned mining station, once a source of wealth and industry to feed the worlds and work of humanity. A cursory scan indicates that it has been cold and dead for tens of cycles at the very least. Closer inspection may yield salvage. Let's explore. There's some defense dude. Let's engage. I think we just do the two of us. That should be fine. No, don't get in the freaking way. Come on. This is not good. Am I gonna hit my own guy with these? Seriously, buddy, you couldn't take that hit for me or kill it. Engines is shut off at this point, so he's kind of regaining all his flux. Alright, that took much longer than I anticipated. Alright, yeah, we were sort of gained complete victory. Fine. Seriously? I came all the way for this shit. Oh no, this is just the wreckage, right? Ah, okay. We approached the mine. Okay, without further incident. A cargo manifest found by the salvage crew sent to the station indicates the presence of a quantity of heavy machinery, likely to be found if proper salvage. Not the most exciting, but we're gonna accept it nonetheless. Come on, now lots of good. Ooh, what is this? High-tech blueprint. So we got the classification for the Apogee class cruiser. We got for the Strike light destroyer and the Wolf frigate. Then we have for weapons high intensity laser, auto pulse, graviton beam, pulse laser, ion cannon. A lot of PDs, tactical laser, and a couple of fighters like the Wasp wing and the Dagger wing. This is just money. Not that we're gonna sell it, but it is like we're gonna have our colony produce some ships for us. Alright, this is a mod spec. High resolution sensors. Learn that. Accelerated shields is kinda nice, and augmented drive field is like +2 speed, which is very nice. Gamma core, like all of this is good, of course. Yeah, we should just take everything. There's always debris fields, which we are gonna salvage like at least a couple of times to see if we get stuff. Yeah, we lost 8 heavy machinery, but sometimes you get more of the good stuff here. There's a remnant fleet. Yes. I find that there's a lot of stuff floating around the gate like that. Let's just visit the sun in here. That kinda sounds wrong. I want the nav buoy here. Claim it so we get extra free burn level. Something to the north, okay. So we don't have the money to do this. We're gonna leave it for now. We are gonna go north and fix this. I'm just gonna go to this planet, see what's in here. Not really anything of interest, okay. That's just a debris field, I guess. Okay, salvage. See what's in here. Okay, I think we'll do one more salvage. Yeah, lose a bit of heavy machinery, that does not really matter. Okay, so we kind of went around here. Do we want to maybe survey... That's a barren world, that's a volcanic world. And the desert world could be worth spending. Barren desert world. Okay, that was ships, right? 30. I think we do perform this survey. What to force it? Extensive ruins, yeah. I kinda had a feeling there would be ruins on some of these planets. Transmitter hidden somewhere on planets that sends out an encrypted broadcast wave. Whenever the destination is meant for, it has to be nearby. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting if we get attacked now. Oh, we got an alpha core. This is basically what you're searching for. High-tech blueprint. Would be nice if it wouldn't, if it was like a different blueprint. But kinda nice anyway. Okay, yeah. We could perform it like that's 30, but yeah, probably not worth it. But I just had a feeling. Yeah, this is the fleet. Looking for your fleet. Oh, holy crap, that's a big pirate fleet. Yeah, this is the sensor we triggered. Can we kill this fleet? Like, I don't know if we can kill this fleet. That is a lot of shit. That is a lot of stuff. Like, if we played with normal settings where you cannot sort of put in a, like, I kind of just set the fleet maximum higher than it is like standard. So usually you can deploy like 100 fleet points. Then we could easily take this because they would sort of be coming in one by one by one. Now these would sort of kind of all be there at the same time. I think they would just overwhelm us, more or less. I think they would just more or less overwhelm us. But we can burn away here. Are we gonna burn away? Or are we gonna take this fight? They do have a lot of D-mods. They have one of the phase ships. I really hate those. They have so many... No, I think we have to hit the emergency burn and just get the hell on out of here. Alright, what is delivered to the Hoggart layer? Just a little bit of stuff, okay. I want to set my direction for this place. Mainly because I've found that we've seen... Yeah, I guess there was nothing this time around. Fly through the gate. Nothing happens. I think you can somehow activate this gate. I would have loved to survey these planets. Now I'm not so certain. But maybe it's time we get out. Should be able to outrun them. Like their ships should be fairly slow compared to ours. So as long as we sort of keep going, we should be fine. Or don't take... What is this? Oh, supply cache. Explore. Quantity of transglutonics. Sign me up. Take everything. I think you cannot sell. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind running into a random supply cache. Okay, the Sin... What are you doing? Expedition is... okay. Superior. The primary reason is the colony market share of ore. Okay, so we're gonna get attacked and raided, basically. It's not that I like being raided, but I'm not like super sad about it either. We cannot really do much about it. So I was hoping we would get more ruins here, basically. So I think we just go more or less out, unless there's something near the sun here. Kinda hoping there is. This is just ships. Yeah. Okay. Not as much as I was hoping for, but we did find a lot of good stuff in here. We did find a lot of good stuff. Yeah. Alright. So... accepted. This one. Could go there. Where would that take us? We would kinda have to fly through a lot of storm. I'm also thinking maybe we'll just visit some of these on our way back home. Like the yellow and the red planets, why they kinda have bigger chances of the good worlds where you get the good stuff. Alright. Let's... Fringe jump point. Let's take the fringe jump point. I don't think it's gonna be so bad we're not jumping in here. That's just remnant. Usually there's a warning beacon if it's like super nasty. There's not a lot of stuff here, so... But when there's a remnant, there's usually a reason why they are here. So usually they are like... Don't think we survey this planet though. Yeah, let's get out of here. Seriously, are you following me? That is just not true. How can... Alright. That is a lot of stuff. So some of these boys should just run like there was no tomorrow. Why can I not sort of... Okay, so you are like Direct retreat. Does this cost me a command point? Mod skipper. Just direct retreat. This is so annoying. Right. Why you shouldn't run with double speed? I think the rest of us, we should kind of turn around and fight. Holy crap, that is a lot of fighting. So can we sort of set defensive point here? So if we do like a defensive point there, yeah, these boys they just run, but the rest we kind of try and defend it. Okay, you get to go with me. What? No, I really hate this. You're told to just run. You're told to run. You're told to run. You're told to run. Okay? You're told to run. So why are you turning around? You should not be turning around, because I definitely do not want to see you. I think we'll just go for this guy out here. Alright, how is it looking? Oh, this guy could be in danger. Could we kill this? I think maybe we could kill a lot of this. Like, we have a fairly nasty army here. And these, ooh, they're coming in. Oh, they're coming in from the side. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Ah, crap. This is gonna be costly. That guy is just baiting me. We should do something different and kind of just get in here. No, don't do this to me. I'm dying here. Guys, I need help with these little fuckers that's like, oh, so close. We should not have dived in like that. This guy, I think we kinda video feed. Yeah, you're dying. Right, I think we want to retreat. So now we just do this and we tell our guys to retreat. Do I need to do it? I think everyone needs to retreat. Not a direct retreat, but just retreat. Okay? So we should be fairly good here, right? It's just I wanted to give these boys like a head start. I feel like my ship is kind of down here. And somehow these guys are just killing my salvage gantries. I actually did not expect these pirates to sort of follow me like this far. We could lose the entire fleet here. Holy crap, I hate this. Especially when they have those shitty missiles. I cannot. This ship cannot deal with this many enemies at one time. Come on, just kill it before it gets back. Thank you very much. Looks like a lot of the fleet is gonna get out. Oh, are you not getting out? Holy crap, I'm losing them. This guy. Yeah. I really did not expect them to follow me into like several other systems. That I did not. Like that's just like this is a different star system. I haven't really seen that ever. I think these are getting out. So how we lost the missile cruiser. You are getting out. Seems like you are getting out. Maybe losing the brawler as well. The Sunder retreated. I like it. This is retreating. We lost 2 salvage scanners. I think we lost all the cargo space. Falcon retreated. Brawler is destroyed. So we lost like... Well, it's not that we lost many of the good ships. It's annoying we lost the civilian transport because it's annoying we lost the strike here. Like, can we even get away? What's happening? Somehow we lost the Alpha Core. Like, we fucking lost the Alpha Core. That's the most important thing not to lose. Right, maybe I should be like more... That is so freaking annoying. Like it can take forever to find an Alpha Core. Alright, I guess we're not doing things out here. I just never envisioned them sort of hunting me across the galaxy. So angry right now. Alright, we're still alive, we have lots of money, we just lost like... It's a setback, of course it's a setback, but it's... Like we could have lost the game here, so let's not be too annoyed. We can go to the Persian League here maybe. There's like 2 pirate and there's like 1 Persian League. You know what, I don't really want to fuck around with the pirates right now, I'm kinda tired of that. Let's go to this space. Yeah, that's a blow. That's definitely a blow. Survey, derelict ship. Try tachyon. I kinda wanna go all the way down there if I could. And search that ship. That could be something super nice. Although there's kind of on the edge of the map and orbital habitat. Yeah, the supply cache is survey barren world. Then we have some like an important one I sort of highlighted. Maybe it's done already. No, 62 days. Okay. And then we have a supply cache, and then we had a world, barren world. So I think we go up here, or we go down for that ship we know that's in. Because we could do that. Yeah, we could do this one and just say fuck this. Because we kind of want to get back a big ship, and I have a feeling it could be a very good, like a battle cruiser kind of ship size. Alright, alright. So we do have the 2 Sunder, we do have the Falcon, we do have 1 Strike. We did lose 2 pilots, which sucks. We have a couple of mules. Like, this is still a decent fleet. Like, I know we lost a lot, but there's like 2 salvage gantries. Like, those are nice, but they're not mandatory. Let's see what the level up. Helmmanship is not something we want. Now next time we need to get one of the good ones. Let's level up this guy. Oh, well, they're unassigned. Oh, okay. So somehow they survived, I guess. Defensive systems is nice. Something like that. What are you selling me? Because I'm in the mood to buy. We need a tanker. We could do with another brawler. Yeah, and the heavy frigate here, I'm kinda like, that just has so much cargo capacity. We have the augment burn drive now, so we can sort of increase the speed so it's not slowing us down. I think it's worth. That's the civilian transport we kinda lost. Let's start by buying that one. And let's buy the brawler gunship. We lost a couple of these Cerberus thingy mud skippers as well. I don't want to replace them. We might want to have the freighter here. First of all, we refit what we just got. Meaning, I just need to know. You're flying at 9 speed, okay? So you'd kind of just want fuel tanks, I think. I think we get cargo holds. Yeah. And then you just need to be able to fly. Yeah, you just need to be able to fly, baby. Okay. Fine. That's how he's supported. I think like putting on the small ballistic thing, that's not gonna save it. If it's in trouble, it's kinda just in trouble. So you need 2 PD, and then I would like the missiles, but Like the saber missiles would be the best here, but don't have that, so yeah. Let's get the flux distributor, the flux thingy. This guy just needs as much flux help as it can get. Maybe we put on high resolution sensors actually for one of the ships. I think the hardened subsystems is kind of nice. This ship should perform fairly decent. Yeah, I think we should perform pretty well with that. This guy, you want sensors. Where's the sensor package? High-res sensors. Ooh, so I'll have to kind of cut this one off. Okay, I think I want the sensors. Just so how is the sensor capacity on this guy? It's what? 60. Sensor profile 120. What is this guy? Okay, it's 90. 60. I don't know what sensor profile does. Safety overrides. Yeah, I don't like. I have done safety overrides on this one before. So if you do safety overrides, like you would do kind of like that, then you get the flux up. But then like, yeah, I know the weapon range is a little bit shorter, which does not matter that much. I just find that the time this sort of is able to stay in combat is just ugh. Let me show. Like this is so peak performance is 99 seconds with safety overrides. If I take it off, just add these things. Like the peak performance of this is 450 seconds. I think if you have only 99 seconds peak performance, the ship is just gonna malfunction too quickly. Ah, okay, so you are suggesting I take these off, you take that one off. So you would do safety overrides like that, I guess. What is what you're suggesting? So right now it would have still only 149 seconds of peak performance. I think it's because it's kind of yeah, it's a kind of funny way the calculation is done. I just think it's too short, basically. That's what I'm finding. What did I have on this? Oh yeah, I had the missiles. We don't really need the missiles, we could add other stuff. What is the sensor profile on this guy? Hmm. 99 seconds of value, 450. No, I think... Okay, let me just explain here. So, I think because we have 5.5k flux capacity, we can kill most things, vent, and then get back into fighting pretty quickly. I would like solar shields on this one if I could, to sort of make the, or like if I get the hardened shield so the shield is even better. That's not an option right now, so we had sabers on this, it would be so nice. That's not the one I was going for. Yeah, we don't have the right missiles here basically, but we need a different type of missile. I was just thinking I would like some better sensors on my fleet, but it's not that it's hugely important. Alright, so sort of getting back here, we have a lot of money, but that was just a huge blow to us before. I would not expect pirates to hunt us into like other star systems. Like, don't think I've seen that before. Should we just pick up salvage gantry because we can? You can also drop one of the laser and then use the extra 10 OP for something else. Yes. I think I just want space. I'm gonna buy this freaking huge mother. We want the augmented drive field, we want cargo. So it's gonna be able to carry like so much cargo. Let's just put on some small stuff. Some Balkans. Should be fine. Okay. Alright, so it's for the brawler. You're saying I should drop this. Yeah, we could of course do mining blaster, heavy blaster. We also have something like it. I just feel like the flux is just, we cannot sustain the flux. Like, this is 110 per shot, or like 300 per second. This is like 700. This is like 600. You're suggesting the hammer. Put on hammers. I'm not that familiar with the torpedoes or the missiles. I just know that the saber or sabot or whatever they're called, they just work magic for me. Okay, so we actually have another hull mod we should put on, I guess. Do we need extra maneuverability? Not that likely. Reinforced bulkheads. Glass doors. Accelerated shields. That's gonna... Let's just give it a bit more hull points. That's also a good way of looking at, like, because the shields are effective. We do kind of damage to ourselves. Yeah, I can see how you look at that. So I have used safety overrides. Yeah, I've had a lot of people sort of grill me because I used safety overrides on this bad boy. Like, you come in and grill me because I don't use safety overrides. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Yeah. Nothing else we want to buy in this place. Unless we want the rig here. Let's just bite the bullet and pay up. Okay. We need fuel. We need supplies. I'm mostly annoyed that we lost the alpha core due to that shit. Thought this was worth like 30k somewhere else maybe. Volatile sells very well here. Let's just dump it. Everything. Transphotonic is not the best place to sell. Don't know if we want to be carrying it around. We can maybe dump like some of those as well. Should be fine. We have plenty of cargo space now. I think we also need, I just want a full tank here. And sadly they didn't have, ooh, they have a tachyon lance, we want that. Good thing I checked. I definitely want that. That is just one of my favorite. We should put it on the ship right away. Say hello to your new baby. That just works so well, this setup. Like we could have better torpedoes or missiles, but like the two graviton beams and the tachyon lance or the high intensity laser is just money. Money. LP Brawler, best ship in the game. So you mean actually not this one, but the one with the not the high-tech stuff, but the low-tech stuff? Interesting. Let's just see, what are we flying with now? Salvage rig is at 8. So because we don't have anyone else that's at 8, I think we're just gonna do militarized subsystems. How many crew is on this bad boy to begin with? There's like 20. I think we just do militarized maybe. Well, no, doesn't matter. We just do the augmented drive field. That's it. So, let's head out in the world. We could drop by the hegemony. Yeah. The one with the free safety override and the AAC. I'm not really sure what AAC is. It's not actually the best ship in the game, but it's pretty up there, as it only costs 4 DP. Yeah. I actually haven't really, like, it seems to be much slower than the high-tech version, but probably I should play around with it, see if it's any good. I think I've only had it once, and at that time I didn't fly it myself. Okay. So, north, south, where the heck are we going? Like, we can go... Yeah. No. Yeah, I want to know about that. Okay, so if we go in here, we can either do these two. We can go here and analyze the orbital habitat. We could probably do these and get and do down and do these. I think I want to visit that orbital habitat. Like that could have modifications, blueprints the lot for us. Then we can, that's 40 supplies. I still haven't been able to pick up that survey module modification. That's annoying. And we do know there's a supply cache up there. I don't know if we want to go for that supply cache. Let's accept this one, and let's accept that one. Like, it's kind of in the opposite direction, but I think we can do both. Kind of also delayed when we can do that tech cache, because now, yeah, now we're a little bit screwed in that regard in terms of fleet. Like, there was a lot of cruisers in that spot. Alright, what is this? Stabilized shield. Don't know if we want that. We have makeshift generator, heavy armor, insulated engines. Ooh, this is what we want. This is what I've been looking for the most of the game. These bad boys. Yep. That is exactly what we want. Let's just dump that guy. Are you selling any ships we want to buy? That's a Falcon. Hammerhead. I don't see anything that I particularly like here. Accelerated ammo feeder. It's basically the front of the Hammerhead. Ah! Alright, I'll look out for the LP brawler. Ah, okay. I'll keep an eye out for the brawler and pick one up when I see one. They sound pretty great. Yeah. I think we need more supplies because, yeah, we don't know how much we're gonna use. We're probably gonna use quite a bit. Alright, so there's just a couple of things left to do here. I think this guy already has them, but which one? Oh, you also have them. So we can put it on these boys, but I think this guy needs it more. I think that is gonna work very nicely. And then I'm guessing this guy can get something. Yeah, we'll have to, we probably don't need this, I mean this one now, because yeah, I think it's more, probably more just doing it like that. Okay. Having these on this guy is maybe not the best thing, but maybe it's better on this guy, I don't know. Alright, thank you for the tips, Gomindos. Always appreciate a little bit of feedback on the building of my fleet here. Let's leave Ice Giant, that's in the wrong direction. We kind of accepted a lot of missions, so I think we should take it a little bit easy. Oh, we got improved relation on trading. We also did a lot of sort of under the radar trading. Seriously. Yeah, we accepted these, then we also have a supply cache up here. So like it could be easier to go. I think we fly up like this way. Yeah. Nope, did not manage to thread the needle here. Ooh, they want a lot of lobster. They're having a big party, I guess. Oh, derelict ship. No. Wrong direction. No, I think we cannot accept that. We kinda need to take it easy. Yeah, I kinda put myself in a bad spot there. We could just quickly jump in here and see if they have a Terran world. There's hostiles. Please don't be a remnant. Where's the planet? That's just a barren world. Right, we did not really come here to search, and I don't really care about the system in general, at least not now. I don't think there's planets in that boy. Alright, let's get in here. So we were going where? So this is orbital habitat is located some distance away from the center. Let's just jump in this guy. There's... oh, it's low level danger. Okay. I was just thinking, is this like another high debris field? Okay. It could also... I think it's... yeah, maybe this planet, like some way, or it could also be that. Really don't hope it's... Alright, we're gonna have a look around here, basically. So there's... that is a lot of gas, barren gas, cryovolcanic. Okay. Alright. We like only 20 crew above what is required to fly this. There's stuff up here, we want to search that. Free field. Okay. Plentiful volatiles location, okay. We should have more people when we get back to the home worlds. Let's just try and remember that. Yeah. Okay, there's also there's something here, there's something there. Let's just go down here. Hopefully this is where we find the... nope. There's nothing in this area. Alright, so I do feel like... yeah, we definitely need to find it. It's just a matter of where. Get around that corona. Is that it? This is it. Orbital habitat. Run the sensor packets. Thank you for the 40k. Okay, so the abandoned orbital habitat. The sensor cursory scan indicates that it has been cold and dead. Yeah. Did not get any indications. That's... I was hoping we would getting like more stuff, but the luxury good and the recreational drugs is like a good price, I think. So there was something on the other side. We should get out of the other side of that one. What are we looking at? Is this just a debris field? Maybe we can sort of salvage it from here. Oh. Do we want to sort of work around this? Seriously? Okay. I don't think we want to work too hard getting into the debris field. Let's just visit these planets up here, see if they have some stuff. Just quickly having a look up here. There could definitely be stuff, but it doesn't seem like this is the case. Alright. Sad days. Do we just jump up here or do we go straight for this? We kind of have to be quick here. We also have to cross the core worlds, get back down south in 90 days. I think we can manage to do everything in 90 days. But we kind of have to be a little bit stingy with the time we spend here. We're just going to this location, right? That should be fine. Oh, that's a neutron star. No. No. Yeah, I don't want to go into a neutron star. I kinda hate those. Yeah. Yeah. Generally don't like them. So what are we... just jump in here. Hostiles. Okay. Remnant, but it's minor. Let's go to the world. Form the survey. Okay, give us the money. Ruins. Okay. This is not the worst place, like 150. Let's explore the ruins. Please be good. Extended shields. Okay. We could just quickly like fire up a scan. Right there, arrived in our system. I think there's nothing here. Let's just get out of here. We're gonna get raided. Like, we cannot really do much about it. Yeah, cannot do much about it. So we're gonna upgrade these. We kinda have plenty of money. Should upgrade maybe to a military base. Also upgrade to a mega port. It's gonna give more accessibility, more population growth. I think that is what we're doing. Let's build a mega port. We could also build like... I would like at some point to have heavy industry, mainly because I want to be able to like build some of those nice things that we found. Orbital station. Maybe go high tech. I also think just build it. Okay. That's some money spent. 18% growth is very nice. That's also why we're getting attacked more and more, I guess. Yeah. have a look at the fleet doctrine. Why? Like, I would like more of these boys to find their way into the lineup. What is this? Civilian? Me? I think this is sort of prioritized warship carriers. Yeah. Officers. Can we sort of regenerate this? I thought well, maybe when we get better production, we can get those ships. Okay, so we did these two up here. Let's take a look at the accepted. This is that one. And if we look at the important, there's also this derelict ship that we wanna... Like, this could be a battleship, basically. So... yeah, that could be a battleship. Was this not like... oh, it was a single system. Yeah. Where are we stopping on our way back? We could stop here. I think we stop there, basically. Let's just fly around the storm. And we got stuck in the storm, it seems. Alright, we can serve. We got a lot of new things. So there's gas giant, there's derelict ship, there's probe, there's what's... that's just a sleeper cell, some bounties. Yeah, let's just head down where we were sort of intending to go. Desert world. Don't think we want to go all the way there. Nope. We kind of have a lot of some like semi-good worlds already if we want to settle more stuff. There's a lot of exploration, but I think we just go... ooh, what is this? What is that? We accept this. This is the same system. That's like... what? 170 supplies? Maybe I should not. Maybe I should have looked before I said yes. Holy crap, that is a lot. Okay. 160. Yeah, that should be doable anyway. And we do have the machinery needed. Yeah, we do have the machinery needed. So... can we jump in at this place? Alright, get in here, boys. Alright, we sell that. Let's sort it. You don't like that. Black market. I think we just dump this, say confirm. Then we go to the open market, we just dump this, that's a very decent price. Luxury goods. We can of course get better prices, but I think we just dump it here anyway. We should get a lot more people for the next mission. Like, if we're bringing back like a mother, like a battleship, and I kind of want to set up another colony within the not too distant future. Let's just stock up. Alright. We We can buy a Sunder, we would have to restore it though. We can buy not much else of great interest. Black market. Not a lot of stuff. Okay. What are you having for sale? You have a high intensity laser. Sign me up. Yeah, the high intensity laser, we're gonna need that. Then we have some we're needing graviton beams if we find those. And what is this? Heavy armor, expanded magazines, nothing in that direction. Okay. So I think maybe we just buy that Sunder. Like, when are we gonna see it again? Yeah. I feel like I can never find enough of these boys. Degraded engine, so it's gonna be a 15% slower. So it flies at what, 8 speed? That's a problem for me, because now this is the slowest one. We can restore it for 30,000. I think we just pay up. We just pay up. Not the best thing we've done in life, but yeah. Then we just need to find the right missiles, the right stuff for it. Get the point defense here. Get the Vulcan. So we need the 2 graviton beams. Do we have a graviton on one of the other boys? We have it on these. Like, we can potentially put something different on this guy. Could put something different on this guy. I don't know. Sindri and Dictat Lul. Hello, Yogi. Alright, this guy needs stuff. Alright, what is the sensor profile on this bad boy? Sensor strength is like 60. I don't think I have more than 90 on anyone. So until this guy is sort of really needing the sensors, I think we're just gonna boost the sensor so we have a little bit better sensor system. And yeah, we should put something just so we have it, right? Seriously? Just look at the flux a second. That's terrible. This is not how we should make the loadout. This is not how we should make the loadout at all. Yeah. It is how it is right now. We're gonna fix the right stuff for it, and then it's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a monster. Okay, buy that up. I think we're ready to go. Like, we have... Let's just buy a few more. And I do like it. So I'm thinking we just go visit this spot. Barren world, that's not exactly where we were heading. Okay, sadly. Sometimes you get lucky and get like a double. There's like 2 stations down here. Trade. I thought for a second they had it, but they actually don't have the right stuff here. Resistant flux conduits. I think this is a nice spec. Just hate paying for it. What do you have for ships for sale? You can get a falcon. Hammerheads. But what is this? No. It has what? 2 flag cannon? I actually never used that ship, so I don't know if it's good. There's a wolf. We could get another wolf. I don't know if we need a wolf. We probably do not need a wolf. Okay. I was hoping for more interesting stuff to buy here. Alright, there's a lot of stuff here. This is like the story mode. Not to the concerned man. 900 luxury goods. Persian League. So, Sudan. I just wanna... What about the security officer? Right, he got some counterfeit, like some illegal goods into his hand. 200 lobster units. Do we want to pay basically 70 a lobster? I think we can take the lobster, sell it somewhere else. Can we just leave the bar and I'm gonna have a look. Where's this? Where's this? Why can I not find that? Huh. It's up here. I don't want to go that way, so we're not saying yes to the bar option. So what about this? This is the spacer. So basically he's telling us we apologize and buy him drinks. And then he's just telling us he's been in a terrible, awful battle at a planet that's glowing red, that's so high tech, and he was very lucky to get out alive. And if we want to know more, we can go and talk to this pilot some other place. Okay. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. I will give you that. Trade. What are you? You're not paying that much for lobster, but it's also kind of in the system. Nothing of great interest, right? Like, still no graviton beams. Sadly. Do you have anything we want to buy? What? Seriously? I'm allowed to buy a battle cruiser here. Holy crap, I want a battle cruiser. I don't have the money. Now I feel kind of bad about spending my money before. I don't think I've ever had this battle cruiser. 2 large missiles, 2 medium energy, 2 medium missile, 4 large ballistic, 4 medium ballistic, 8 small energy. So the system is, yeah, just a energy, like a maneuvering boost. Come on! I've never been able to buy something like that. Also, this Dominator is just... what the heck? That's not for sale in general. There's just so much stuff in here for sale. Like if I can, I'm gonna come back for see if they still wanna sell this battle cruiser. Like I can sort of see this shooting out both sides here. I think that's sort of the idea. Like they have a lot of things here, a lot of things there. They're sort of like putting out a barrage on all sides. Ah, that is so sad. It would also be fairly costly to fix this one up, but just a matter of getting a battleship. Heh. Alright. We can cry, but we cannot do anything about it, so let's just head down here for this. Like we need to look at these things, right? So I don't know exactly what I'm doing with the lobster. Probably it's not wise to bring the lobster out of space. Alright, so they sort of disrupted our mining for like half a year. Oh, there's something floating here. Starliner transporter. Yes, we can. Let's recover this ship. This is kind of the one we lost. Ah, you're flying at 8 speed. Okay. I still think we recover it. Yeah, we got this. Oh, could you not just toss us like the wrong direction? Would be nice. Do we think... this is not surveyed. Okay. Don't we think they desire lobster somewhere in this neighborhood? Alright, I think we should be able to... Right? Yeah. Lobster. Basically they don't sell for very much here. Maybe we just accept to keep them around. And then let's get out where we were going. Alright, that's basically no way to get through this storm in a good manner. So we're just gonna bite the bullet here and fly straight. More or less straight. If we can sort of get in between, I'm of course gonna try that. That's... Seriously, stop tossing me about. Warning beacon medium level. That's not what we want to see. Alright, this is a big ship in there basically. Don't know if we can do medium level, like we are sort of borderline medium level here. I don't think we can do medium level, can we? Alright, we're gonna just make sure we don't die right away. But I'm kinda wanting to just jump in here, so we still have 50 days. Extremely close. That I think we can kill. Not if they team up on us, basically. So where is this ship? It is a jungle world. We should not be flying with that shit on. Yeah, he's also kind of afraid of us. No, that is not a fleet I want to be. Just fuck off. So we kind of need to play a little bit Ring Around the Rosie here and somehow get back to that jungle planet without them sort of getting to us. Do you know that you're keeping what we want? But maybe if we just circle around the sun. Like I kind of... There's also stuff in here. I think we can kill this one. Then we wouldn't have to sort of... Oh, we need to the nav buoy here. That's gonna give us extra burn level. That would basically make us be able to outrun all of these. So they know there's stuff in there at the yellow that we want to go to. See, maybe it's a research station. Alright, our Hoggart planet just grew one size. Alright, so this is gonna give us 3 extra burn level, which is kind of amazing. Maybe we just take out some of the smaller ships. I'm a little afraid we're gonna run into this guy now. Are we just gonna kill that dude? Maybe this dude here. We'll kill that guy. This is a lot of running around. Alright, this is sort of... No, orbital habitat. I don't know if we can kill that guy, but he's dormant. I don't think they sort of... Either they do stuff or they don't. Let's explore. Tempered to open the pods. 100 crew. Break for salvage. Come on. What's in here for goodies? This is like hegemony. Auxiliary, so buffalo, wolf. Let's learn that. I would kinda like to break for salvage, but seems like that is not gonna be an option. We could still get more good stuff here, basically. I don't know if they sort of left this ship over here. They are dormant. Astral class carrier. And an orbital habitat. Let's explore. No! This is the ship, I think. This is the ship we were told about. I was like, sure, an astral class carrier. Okay, astral. An astral is like a capital ship, basically. So this is like a. It's a capital ship. It has like basically a shit ton of fighters on it. Yeah, it has like. Where does it say how many fighter mods it does have? Can't really see that. But it is a like a big ass capital ship. I'm just gonna post a link. I'm guessing it can have like, I don't know how many, at least 6, maybe a lot more. I'm a little sad about that. I was so expecting to get a capital ship here. That's it. Right, there's an orbital habitat. Let's open the pods. 100 crew again. Okay. Break for salvage. Give me some blueprints. Lot of food. Cannot take everything. Let's just break for salvage just once more. Alright, there's still chasing us. There's also a derelict ship here. But that's... I don't know exactly what determines the odds. Like, we had a lot of points. I don't know if we sort of had recovery operation. Maybe I should have... I don't know why we haven't spent our points here. That doesn't make sense. If we maybe had recovery operation, I don't know. The base chance of recovery is 25 for disabled ship, 50 for your ship. Alright, so... But this is like disabled ships after a battle. And not really like stuff you find as far as I can read here. Okay, okay. So I think the coordinated maneuvers is something we're also gonna take and pick up here. I probably should put points into salvaging. Oh, here, derelicts. Yeah, we should have had this one. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. We should definitely have had this. This is... Yeah, maybe we could have gotten ourselves a super carrier if we had picked that up beforehand. That is just... That is a feels bad, man. I think we just jump out here and just say adios. Alright. This is in a black hole system. Okay. Alright, we actually lost money this time around. Distress call from this place. Okay. Let's jump in at the fringe point. So this is where we need to survey, and that's another one we need to survey. Ice giant, rocky world, volcanic, gas giant. Right, I shouldn't be too disappointed. We found quite a bit of stuff on this trip, so perform the survey. That is a shitty planet if I ever saw one. Anyway, we did get our 50k. Ice world. Nothing we want to spend our hard-earned money on. Let's go to this system now. I wonder where the distress call came from. Here maybe? And is it pirates? Usually it's pirates whenever... Yeah. Whenever we see a distress call, it's very often pirates. Maybe it's not the case this time. This is the one that's costing like so much to survey. And this is like a shitty planet. Alright. You paid me to survey it, so hand over the 50k. I don't really know where this distress signal came from. Right, we had 300,000, which is nice, and we are carrying like a lot of stuff home. Let's just get out of this system, shall we? Of course there's something in here. I don't actually know if we can get out of a black hole. Like, I've never sort of taken the chance. Hello, Brook Nerd. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Starsector. Yeah, I need to sort of watch out what I'm doing. There's a thing in here. So right now we're just testing out if it's a research station. Okay, I'm just testing out if we can even escape the gravity of the black hole. That's a remnant. Let's explore. Again, salvage operation. Come on, give us the good stuff. Right, at least a lot of weapons. Alright, this is nice. Alright, so this is like the big score. So these are like fighter planes. That's a lot of different weapons. Yeah, maybe I should just say hello, Grok Nerd. So basically this is, I don't know how to explain it better than kind of Battle Brothers in space, but not really. Like you do like real-time fighting. You do, yeah, I'll show you a bit. I just need to get over that I just got incredible lucky and got a lot of stuff here. Like this is very nice. So this is like modules you can use. This is like Tempest class. This is a ship. This is all different kind of modifications for my ships. Surveying equipment, that is definitely what I want. Solar shielding, hardened shields. These are very, very nice. ECM packets. Right, we're taking everything. We cannot, well, we can almost fit everything. Now it's just a question, can we even, yeah, we can salvage one more time, or at least try. What is this? That is antimatter blaster. Okay, let's toss a little bit. I'm like, I think we can get out of this still. Ooh, okay, plasma cannon. Right, we are able to sort of escape the black hole. Let's just get away. Alright, so this is the star map. Maybe we should make it a little less cluttery. How do we do that? Alright, so basically this is the core worlds. And all of these surrounding star systems are for the most part unexplored. So there's like factions in here, mega corporations and like fanatic religious people, different factions that fight between each other, all sort of rendered like procedurally generated. So and you can sort of start your own faction. I actually started my own faction in this game. We are the Hoggart Corporation. So welcome to the sci-fi Hoggart events. Alright, what is this? That is a Starliner transporter and probably the guys who killed the Starliner. So there's a lot of box opening here. So this is like, let's attempt to open the pods with the people. We get 500 crew. I don't know if we can fit 500 crew in our ships. Would be nice if we have gotten the actual ship. Like sometimes you get the ship, sometimes you get the crew, sometimes you get both. Alright, we do have space for the people. For the peoples, let's jump out. Sounds kind of like the Dark Matter show. I don't really know that game, but oh, I just need. Where is it? Yeah, this is the map I need. All right, so I actually set up shop here. So this is my star system. We have the Hoggart layer here. I'm the administrator. Right now we're having a deficit every month, basically because we got raided a couple of times by a couple of the bigger corporations that don't really like us. But we're about to build an orbital space station to help protect us. We're doing some mining, we're building a patrol headquarters so we can send out fleets. We're doing a lot of stuff here. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what's on. Anything near? We could go and find that Ludic Path base, or we could try and find the... What is this? Pirate base? 90k? Maybe we can kill a pirate base with this fleet. It is a little bit borderline if we can do that. I think we go back and sell a lot of our stuff. Then once we've done that, let's fly through space. Yeah, this was where there's not really any good way through the hyperstorms here, so we're just gonna take a beating with the ship here. Whenever you fly through a storm, you're gonna spend supply repairing your ships again. Basically, you don't want to do that. Now we're sort of in the clear here. That's decent. We're going up here because we know we get good prices at the pirate station here, so we're sort of doing a little bit of moonlight work here as well. Let's just learn all of these right away. Okay, we kind of know that already. Fine. Alright, some new intel. We basically generally get intel whenever you are in the the core system or a system with a comm relay. Alright, so where's this? That is not that far, but you actually have one of those battle cruisers that we would love to get our hands on. This guy is maybe too small to care about. Okay. Let's just go and make a profit selling our stuff. You can also play like less, how can I say, like less aggressive. You can also be like a trader. So you trade stuff, you do, yeah, you can do a lot of different things. This is the pirate station we want to visit. So there's like an extra, if we can get harvested organs, 200, we can get like a shit ton of money. You should probably say yes to that and then try and do that. Kind of forgot where we can. If we go to a Tritachian place, we should be able to get organs. So you can go to the faction. These, the Tritachian, they sort of only have this as illegal. Most of the guys, they don't like drugs, organs, guns. I think there's, yeah, the independent, they don't like organs. So basically you need to go to this Tritachian, like, it's like a high-tech corporation that I should say yes to that trade here. Confirm. Now we're gonna have 40 days to fulfill their request, or they're gonna be a little bit angry. the lobster is gonna sell very well here. Toss that. Toss kind of all the metal. The food is also gonna go. This is also more or less the best place to sell that. Organs, we kinda need organs. We're also gonna sell some recreational drugs. Not the best place to sell them, but well. And we can give you like a blueprint for some dual flak cannons. Alright, 140k. So we did get quite a good haul out of that. Because we don't care about the pirates, we're sort of selling on the black pirate market and not like the open. There's also ways like an open market and a black market. If you sell on the black market, you lose reputation with the faction, but we don't care about the pirates. Let's pick up that high intensity laser, and I think we pick up this modification as well. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to the... we can also see what type of ships they're selling. They're not really selling anything of interest, so let's just get on out of here and go to the Tritachyon. There's no one closer. Okay, so I guess we're going that star. Hopefully we can get enough. Maybe there's a better spot. I think there's one with, yeah, 2 places. I think we go to this one. They should have enough organs for us. So is independent organized? Yeah, independent is kind of organized. They sort of stick together. So, but they don't really have any specific goals. Like the faction, let's say the hegemony. There's a lot of stories, something like a domain era where they were like the gate. I don't know if you saw a gate, but there's some gates they were working. You could sort of like all of the space somehow was like there was just this big like civilization kind of crumbled somehow. We don't really know how. We're kind of trying to figure a little bit out, and it sounds like it has a little bit to do with AI cores, because these hegemony, they are sort of like a mega corporation sort of trying to enforce order throughout this system, and they really don't like AI cores. AI cores, you can get like gamma, beta, alpha. They can be used to govern a colony. They can be used to like run stuff more effectively in many different ways. If they see you have one of these, they're confiscating it. Then you have like these boys, like they say they are illegal, but they kind of like them and they kind of want to use them. They're sort of the high-tech guys. The Persian League is sort of the counter to the hegemony. So they sort of they don't really like the hegemony, but yeah, there's a lot of I can go on a long time. But there's also like some religious belief people. There's some like they don't like luxury goods, for example. There's this Syndrian dictate. Yeah. The domain fell because they heard AI Chan. Yeah, I actually haven't gotten to the... I actually haven't even killed the red planetlet, so don't spoil too much, please. Harvested organs. Didn't I just accept one for the harvested organs? Oh, there's also harvested organs in this place. And we get more than 200. So they both want 200. Can we get 400 basically, is the question. I think we just say accept. It's the pirates, so if we fail it, we kinda let the lowest standing already. So they they kinda hate us already. Alright, we just got almost nothing delivered to the Hoggart layer. Oh well. Alright, so we are on organ hunt. Yeah. There's also some... Oh, that's a pirate trade convoy. We should be able to kill that. Organics, food, recreational drugs and marines. We can get out and visit one of the derelict ships. Heavy machinery. Do we have a lot of that? No. I think maybe we try and raid this one. Come on. No. Like maybe? Nah, I'm not gonna chase it for too long. Like we are sort of on a mission to get organs. Right, I was kind of hoping we would get that, but that would be like some free stuff we could sell. Alright, they will need so much heavy machinery. Let's just keep on the transponder, that's fine. Alright, so Itachian boys. So we're visiting these two places, right? There's this place and that place. Okay. Hopefully you have tons of organs in here. That's almost all we need. What about black market? We can buy the rest on the black market. Nice. We also need some graviton beams and some better ships, basically. What type of ships? We can get some carriers. I think we actually need carriers. Black market. We can get an omen. I do like an omen. They're like sort of like an EMP, sort of overload the enemy kind of ship. Let's buy that. I guess if we're buying these two, we're sort of accepting not getting that battleship from the other place, but like we don't even know if it's there. What does damaged flight deck do? Maybe it takes longer to generate new fighters, something like that. Don't know if it's worth getting. I think we get both. There's always this shade. Don't know if we want to get that. I do think we get the Heron here. That's been a pretty good ship when I've had it before. It's been a pretty good ship. And we also need to just make sure we have the money for... That is a lot of cash. That is a lot of cash. I don't really want to buy too much on the black market. So that's the 400 we need, right? 200, 200. This is so much money though. Drugs. There's not a lot we need here. I think we just visit the other planet as well, just to see what they have. I think we need some supplies as well. So we probably need something to outfit that heron with. So let's just go here, put in some fighters. So you can buy the Cobra, like one Reaper class torpedo. That doesn't sound like amazing. Wasp interceptor drone, PD laser. That doesn't sound great either. I think we want this. Where is it? Maybe this fighter. Or we have a look at the next planet. Hello. Artists, welcome. So, alright, let's just put on weapons. I do like to have like a hyper velocity drive or something like that on this guy. Could also be heavy mauler, but probably anti-shield. So let's go with that guy. Then I would like a point defense first here, I guess. And then I've been sort of having some tactical lasers. I think tactical lasers work pretty damn well. I know we're sort of vulnerable right from this angle, but point defense and point defense. Alright, so we're needing a little bit hull mods. Now we have a lot more to choose from. Surveying equipment is maybe not exactly what we're looking for here. I think the hardened shields is pretty damn nice, because we're gonna have a lot of shields on this. We could put on the augmented drive if we want to be flying faster, but then we don't have that much shield on this guy. Yeah, then we are sort of like, we need, I guess, 690, sort of go even on the flux. I don't know. Maybe we just accept going at speed 8. I think we do that. That should be a better option, basically. I do like just being tanky. So I think we're more tanky if we just max out the capacity. What is this game? It is Starsector. And I see I forgot to put like things that can actually fly on it. Oh, maybe I don't want the hyper velocity driver. How much flux is that costing? Not that much. Is it the burst PD then doing? Yeah, that helps a lot. Alright, so basically it's a procedural generated map. There's also like a fixed core world, but all the rest is sort of different from time to time. And yeah, you fly around discovering new places, finding loot, getting better, buying new ships, equipping the ships with better and better weapons until you kind of have everything you want. Okay. It's very fun. I've really enjoyed it a lot. So this is basically what I play at the moment. I guess we do it like this. So this guy needs something like this, and then we can put a lot into. What do you want? You want just a lot of shields, basically. So the flux conduit, maybe. I think this is how we rock this small dude. This is just our this is just our troop transporter, you can kind of say. We don't care much about him. He is what he is. So he'll be flying a little bit, but basically he just needs to transport troops. We don't envision putting him into battle. This guy we do want to have in battle. Thing with this boy here, he's quite good. Did we have a chance to grab some graviton beams? No, does not seem like. I think we just like maybe we don't find another heron like this guy, another carrier ship, but I don't really want to buy one that has a damaged flight deck. Let's see about the other planet over here. Maybe they have stuff we are interested in. Alright, our orbital station is now complete at our main base. We can upgrade it into a battle station. It's gonna cost us 100k. I think we're gonna wait on that. So let me just double check. So we are expected to earn 9k. I still think we just let it grow at the expense of not getting as much money. That is a little bit of stuff. Well, we get more saber missiles, I think, just because you never know when you need more. There's another high intensity laser. I think we just pick up one. Do we pick up one? Not like we need it a lot, but maybe we will need it in the future. This is kind of good, but not as good as the graviton beam. But let's just get two while we add it. This I think we want. The bomber here. Yeah, those we want for... If they have a heron here, we're buying that. Oh, that's 2 D-mods. It's sensor array degraded engines. This is not the best. We kind of need to be favorable. We need to do more missions and suck up to this corporation. Then we can sort of get commissioned. We can get to buy their ships, buy their stuff, but now we're not even allowed to look in their military section for all the good stuff. Yeah, that's just how things go, I guess. We need some supplies. Let's stock up on that. And let's just, like, we're going back to this station. What are you wanting at that station? Kinda don't want a lot. There's not a lot you want. I think we just don't buy anything really. Is this Battle Brothers in space with ships instead of dudes? That is a very good interpretation of what this game is. And it's very fun. I don't know if I'm going into battle just quite soon, but like Let's see what this guy, impact mitigation. I think that's a pretty bad guy, so we're not gonna hire him. Let's take a visit in the bar. Let's talk to the woman. So you got 990 units of supplies that urgently needs to be delivered to Hoggarts lair. So this girl needs to have stuff delivered to our planet. We are gonna be getting like 100, 200k to fly out to our own planet and deliver it. I think we just say yes. That sounds pretty easy, and like, why not go back there and have a look at the planet, maybe install an AI core or two. So let's just see what's... There's also stuff lying around. There's tons of stuff in the storage we can just pick up and sell. That seems like a very good idea. Okay. So now we have like a shit ton of supplies. We gotta remember we kind of have to get rid of like 1,000 of those. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go, boys. Yeah, didn't have... Well, we did have a heron, but not a good condition. Not a good condition. Let's just have a look. We're in here. Show star system. There's... What is this? Independent. Let's just... I don't think we want to go all the way up there. There's no jump point. Let's just go out. No! Allow the scan. Why? I didn't really buy anything on the black market. I just... fuck. Alright, so there's Enforcer class destroyer and another... Well, let's just salvage this place. We don't want to recover any ships. Not, at least not those ships. I want to recover this guy. That's an Enforcer. Consider ship recovery. You have grid sensory compromised hull. Let's take it. And the other thing here, it's kind of a problem. We keep getting like caught by the Tritachian. But now their faction relation is what? -4. We're kind of trying to suck up to them so they don't... someone got destroyed and there's ships lying around. Yeah, so the AI also interacts with each other, and we're just sort of picking apart what's left from the battlefield here. Alright, jump to hyperspace. That is pretty cool. Yeah, it is very cool, this game. I really enjoy it. We have 2 missions to complete. We had more than that, but we have at least 2. We also have this technology cache that we know is heavily guarded that we want to go and clear out. So I'm kind of trying to get the ships to do that. Harvested organs, 21 days, 15 days to go to that spot. Alright, so this is the first place. Laying a course for that spot. What was that? There's like a... Well, we're not turning around now in the storm. There's another... I think there's been major battle going on here in this world. That is a carrier ship. Don't think we get the ship, but we got a lieutenant. Let's see what the lieutenant is all for. You have gunnery implants and you have ordnance expertise. Like, sign me up, baby. This is exactly what we want. We should get rid of one of the other guys, maybe. Like, that is like some of the skills that I'm looking for. Alright, we're gonna bite the bullet and fly through the hyperstorm here. Yeah, we should get into this gravity well. Thank you. Jump, turn on the transponder. Analyze a derelict ship. That is the wrong direction. I haven't really, like, this is a beholder station. There's something about religion in this, like these dudes here. I haven't really quite looked into it. Ooh. Analyze orbital habitat. That is kind of the way we're going. Maybe we want to do that orbital habitat. Accept the comm request. Deliver the harvested organs. Get 120k. Cut the comm. Let's see if they want to trade. Lots of weapons. None of the weapons we really want to buy. Yeah. None of the weapons we want to buy. Okay, what type of ships are you selling? They're selling an apogee cruiser. This is kind of the cruiser we have been sort of cheated out of twice. It was more relevant in the beginning because it has the surveying equipment. Now we kind of got our hands on the modification ourselves. I still think we pick up this cruiser. It's pretty damn good. There's a sun that we can pick up as well. And we kind of need to beef up our fleet for the fight we're going into. So we're gonna just bite the bullet and spend the money here. Like, we need a very good fleet for what we are going into. Alright, so you have a large missile pod, you have some medium energy pods here, then you have small energy, missile, small energy, small energy, small energy, and large energy. So do we want high intensity laser, plasma cannon, or what are we looking for here? I would like to maybe stick like the surveying equipment on one of this. What is the surveying equipment on this guy? So we have to get rid of the cargo holds or the drive. We can also stick it on this one. Additional berthing is not as important as the surveying equipment. Okay. Right. We need to make a loadout for this, but we actually don't have a like large missile pod. Yeah, this is interesting. The shield here is like super good, like 0.6 flux per damage is super good. So we could put hardened shields on it, it would be even less. I think we need solar shielding because damage reduction from energy weapons is nice, especially what we're going up against. Dedicated targeting core, sign me up, so longer range on the weapons. I do think we do the high intensity laser. Like the plasma cannon is also freaking awesome. But not as awesome. We can do with a finisher. And yeah, we need basically to buy energy weapons the next place we go to. Yeah. I think we just something like this for now. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Jam. Alright, so we should get the flux up. So this is the venting. This is sort of how much flux can you get rid of a second. This is how much the weapons might generate. This is how much the shield is generating a second. So we cannot really, like, this is how much capacitor, so how much storage you sort of can yield. Yeah, I think we need as much flux as possible. Like, why are we? I think it's these boys. 200 flux a second, yeah. We need to get rid of these and swap them out with the graviton beams. And we're kinda in need of a lot of graviton beams. They're like 75 flux a second, is kinda more what we're looking for. Alright. Well, for now it's just a big tanky ship. So we're gonna put more stuff into it later. Should we buy the Sunder? This is super cheap and we can just restore it. I say just, but I do want one more of these bad boys. And how good are you? You're definitely getting the high intensity laser. Here we're still sort of in need of weapons. Not the best. Let's get some point defense going, and this is gonna be more point defense. Then we could do these boys, but I think we're gonna struggle with the flux. Gonna struggle with the flux on this bad boy. Okay. Definitely going to struggle with the flux. Yeah. Alright, we don't have the right modifications just yet, so that's a little annoying. But this is gonna work, not great, but it's gonna work for now. This is kind of one of the weakest ones we have. I did not see I had this guy not of refilled. This is like a ship with big guns. Just guns, 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 and nothing but guns. Let's fit some heavy autocannons in here. I don't have enough. That's another cannon. Okay. Here we put some point defense and point defense. So that is too much, like we cannot handle that basically. Let's get some missiles on it. Like, Yeah, basically we cannot handle this, feel like, so we should maybe... Yeah, we need to bring down the flux, basically. Yeah, that's more reasonable. So now we just put on the flux distributor, and we just basically beef up the capacitors. We have 4 more points to spend. This is actually nice, increase the turn rate. This ship is suffering a little bit from that misstep. Okay. It's not a ship that I'm gonna be super like sad if we lose, but right now we just need to deliver the last bit of lobster and then we go for it. I think we're actually saying yes. I want to go to this orbital habitat. Derelict ship. Let's see the bounties. Bounties are here. Exploration. Yeah, we know about this. We kinda have been here. We need to go to our own location. We need to go there. We know about this domain era mothership. I don't think we can kill the defenses on the mothership just yet. The pirates, if we deliver... how's the combat? It's getting a little late for me. I should... Yeah, how does the combat work? That's a good question. Basically, you're offered which ships you want to take into combat. Unless you're trying to run away, then everything is trying to run away. And then you have like a rectangular, almost like a square map, pretty big, where your fleet is sort of engaging. If you're like head-on engaging, or maybe if you're running away, the enemy engages both from the back and from both sides. It's real time. You have to pick one of these ships that you fly, and then you can give orders to all the ships on the map, so what they should do. They should be aggressive, or if they should retreat and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. Did I want to go and bust the fuel? No. We don't want to turn around. We just want to get out there. Like, I am trying to beef myself up so I can take on a very big fleet. Right now it's not entirely possible for me to kill that fleet, but maybe I can go there and sort of show you. What the battle looks like, because that's gonna be like a massive battle. I would say normally it's more smaller battles, but now we are, I don't know if we can call this mid-game. It's definitely not early game. Early game you don't have cruiser size ships. But the calm. Yeah, we don't want to have the... Alright, so you need organs. Thank you, 290,000. Oh, did I just say I needed graviton beams? Because I did, and they were just lying in this station waiting for me. Alright, so now we can do what we want. Well, actually this ship... we also need graviton beam on these two. Like, we actually need 6 graviton beams. Well, Alright, maybe this guy gets to do his thing because he's kind of messed up. But this guy gets the graviton beams. And Flux is looking pretty nice. High sensors, no. You want hardened shields, and maybe that's it for now. Okay, you definitely want hardened shields, so you take less damage. We're still missing some of the very good all modifications, I feel like, so this is kind of what we can do for now. This guy, like, maybe this is the right thing. I don't know if these two are the right thing for this guy. This is like just PD lasers, which is not really what I'm looking for. Pressure. Maybe we don't take this one. Yeah, this is a little less than ideal, but I think these are the reasons why. But I think the graviton beams are worth more on the Sunder. Like, the Sunder is gonna be an amazing ship once it gets these two bad boys here. So now we're kind of ready to go. You don't even really need the missiles. Like, then we can sort of restore you. That's gonna cost a lot of money, but now that we have it, we're just gonna pay up and be happy about that. So don't need the missiles on you. You just need to be tanky. Yep. You just need to be tanky. Oh yeah, did I fix up this guy's weapon group? Yeah. And now you have maybe we take one of these off, and then we take hardened shields, and we just leave you with one. I think that's a better option. And I would like I would like one of, where are they? I think I had one ship where I wanted this type of missile on. Pretty sure I had it. There. Okay. Fix this guy up, that's nice. Like that. So, artist, so if you don't want to fight, you can sort of give your ships commands and not do any fighting yourself. That is an option. But usually you do quite well. Well, in the beginning you actually suck, but then as you get to know the game, you get to a point where you actually contribute in a significant manner. This is sort of the order of our strength, I feel like. Yeah. Alright, I do think we have a good setup here. Maybe we can do that mission I've been sort of itching to do for a very long time. I don't think we can do it without losses though. We're gonna lose things. We are gonna lose things if we try and do it. Anyway, let's just... That is so damn expensive. Let's just go to this place, turn on the transponder so they don't get angry. Do you have anything we want to buy? Trade. High intensity lasers. High tech claw fighter. I think we'd want to buy those. This is a bomber. This is a wasp. Just pick up this when we can. Fine. And oh, I haven't seen these for a while. I don't know if we ever need them, but when we need them, I want them as an option. Let's buy more of this stuff. Maybe that's a little, well, it's on the high side, but who cares? Let's get rid of that. I should have sold this at the other place, the pirate place. Ships. Oh, they have a pristine Sunder that we didn't have to pay a lot of stuff to get. So this is one of the... Oh, nah, we cannot buy those. They're not allowed to sell them. Can get a Falcon. Falcon... maybe we have enough Sunders. Like, we have 4 of these. That should be enough, right? We kinda need carriers. But there's no carriers to be had. So let's just get the fuel. That is expensive to be flying around here. Alright, I think this is the last battle before we end the stream. So we're gonna save. And can you get ships larger than cruisers? Yes, you can get battleships, and you can like get several varieties of battleships that are sort of better. Like there's like a class of battleships, and then within the class of battleship you can get like some that are better, some that are worse. Like there's difference within the class as well. Alright, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna maybe die. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna go a little bit further, but we're also gonna go to this technology cache. I just wanna check what is my fuel range. We can basically go all the way out there and come back. So let's just do this. I think we're gonna lose, but yeah, we're saving, and if we fuck it up, we're just gonna continue from this point next time. So let's go there and fight. Okay, we have character points to spend. I'm just considering what do I want here. I think we need the ECM packaged against these boys. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Time to fight. Not that little fleet. Okay. Organics. Alright, so gonna be interesting what we find here basically. Well, I kinda know that we're finding several cruisers of a particular nasty AI type. So in here is the cache. Let's hope we don't hit too many meteors going there. That's another one. Alright, so something about this game is that the domain, which is like the old civilization, sort of crumbled due to some AI malfunctioning, or I don't know. These are sort of present still, and whenever we go in here we're gonna be attacked, I think. Yeah, so these are sort of the remnant automated defenses. So this is like a Brilliant class standard drone ship cruiser. They have 3 of those bad boys. On this one there's a tachyon lance, which is just ugh. On this guy there's a plasma cannon and shit tons of other stuff, right? This one has a, I think like a high intensity pulse laser. These are also pretty nasty. Okay. Let's do we maybe wanna not be in this ship? I think we wanna be in a different ship. Pretty sure we wanna be in a different ship. Maybe we just jump in one of these boys here. I think we transfer command for this engagement, so I should be in. We can also take like this one, the Apogee Cruiser, but I think we just take this guy. Yeah. We should have pulled this guy out of that thing. We should not have had him in that little minor ship. That's a little mistake on my part. Cannot make it up now. I don't think we need the small guys in here, but I think we need the whole army. I'm not taking chances. Last time we fought this, we kinda got our ass kicked. We kinda got the ass kicked. Alright, so this is the setup, like the battle map. Sometimes there's waypoints you can take that gives you like stuff of importance. But I'm just gonna set up basically a little bit of so these two, I'm gonna sort of say who sticks together, right? And where am I? Alright, let's go into battle. I'm thinking I want an escort, so this guy can sort of escort me. So this is my ship now, and let's put on the shields. Alright, so they're coming in here, and this guy, they are in the front. They are a little bit in danger. I'm hoping we have enough blocks to sort of deal with them. I mean, point defense. Like, this guy should stay in the back. This guy should be up tanking with this guy here. So this guy's already overloaded. Alright, let's see. I think we want to try and hit this guy maybe. Let's put on the tachyon lance. Alright, so alright, this bar here is our flux, and they're kind of shitting on me at the moment. So we are a little bit in danger. And I think we just need to sort of hightail it out of here for a little bit. So that guy's kinda dead. He's just venting all the flux. Let's re-engage this guy. Alright, so we lost that guy. I don't know how they can go toe to toe, but if we sort of order these to Let's just have a look. I think if these two help, this guy can take this one. So let's just order them to kill Strike. That one is in a very dire position. Let's have a look here. These guys are decent. Like, I think they need to sort of get out from behind. I just did not want them to engage early on. And we're gonna call in a fighter strike from this guy on that dude, and then I need to sort of just back off because, yeah, these boys are like definitely an issue. So it's kind of like putting pressure on here, but oh yeah, we should be able to take these maybe. Are you not dying? I think this guy is dying. These boys, they should have him. Like, yeah. I do like this guy just moving that way. No, you're gonna kill that drone. You should be fine. So basically, if we can sort of take care of business from the two big boys here, we should be in somewhat decent shape. But we cannot get dragged too far into this guy, like he is nasty. And he's doing a lot of damage. We cannot really get his shields down. So I think he can sort of kill the both of us if we don't watch it. So combat readiness is going down, so your ships have combat. Have you not killed this guy yet? What the heck is up with you boys? It's gonna be close. Like his... should be possible. What about this boy here? Just let me have a video feed. Yeah, I think we just say you guys kill that guy. The Tempest here, I don't think that... yeah, this is not a good situation. You kind of need to tank, otherwise these ships are dying. Alright, we're getting his shields kinda down. Yeah, if we can just, yeah, hit him here. That is exactly. We just needed the shields down for a little bit. Like, not that we did a lot of damage, but if you sort of see here, this is his armor. His armor is kind of gone on the front now. So next time the shield goes down, he's a little bit in trouble, I would say. We're doing, probably killing some of his guns here. You don't fuck up my retreat here. We should vent, get the flux out. Alright, maybe we're gonna be able to kill him just because he's playing a little bit dumb. If he just went all out attack on us, I think we should be dying here. How are these boys doing? Seems like we kinda got away with it. Alright, we should order strike fight on this guy. And we should sort of order this guy to get down here. Same with that guy. Yeah, I think we just order these boys to go help us. The other dudes, they should be fairly good at killing the other guys up there. Alright, his flux is high, we should be getting him now. No, don't think we are getting him. We cannot really break his shield, basically our weapons are not strong enough. Yeah, there we broke them. But now we are in danger of sort of fluxing out. Yeah, we could die now. So we overloaded. Overloading is never a good thing. Let's put up the shield again. Alright, so this is the ships that we sort of called in to help us. So he kind of makes mincemeat out of the smaller ships. But when we get enough people around him, we're just gonna overwhelm him. Alright, I'm 100% sold on this game. Yeah, so am I. I've basically been playing it non-stop since I found out about it. Alright, so we actually only lost this guy, which I don't really care about that guy anyway. Pick through the wreckage, so we get a tachyon lance, we get plasma thing, we get a beta core. This is like second in class. The alpha core is the best by far. Beta core does have a use. Lots and lots and lots of weapons here and stuff. This is just for this battle. Like the next thing we're up against is now we need to sort of, yeah, we got some XP for all the guys in the battle, but now we're getting to this cache. So basically we can put the alpha core, which here in this case, and sort of send it off to them, or we can take it for ourselves. I think we give it to them because I think we get favor, and I kind of want to get commissioned by them at some point. But we're gonna loot the rest, and I'm expecting it to be awesome. This is awesome. Alright, so what is this? This is like a blueprint for a frigate. This is a blueprint for a Scarab class heavy frigate. This is super good. I really like that one. What? Alright boys, we're in business. We are in business. We just got the blueprint for a Paragon class battleship. Basically we can build our own battleship once we get our heavy industry up and running at the Hoggart layer. So we can build our own battleship. Like the blueprints here are worth 460k alone. And this particularly, this blueprint is the blueprint for the high-tech battleship. Not high-tech doesn't necessarily mean better battleship, it just means the battleship that uses all the fancy laser beams, like the tachyon lance, like the high intensity lasers, all that shit. The low tech is like a battleship that uses shit tons of missiles. I tend to think this is the better option. Alright, heavy blaster blueprint, so that's a weapon blueprint. This is just a Gauss cannon blueprint. This is like a Cobra wing blueprint, so this is like a fighter for our carriers. This is the Siphon thing. I think this is heavily shielded and armed with long range weapon. The Siphon is highly effective in close combat role. Okay, I think this is like a fighter. And this is the Claw wing. This is also a fighter, as I remember. The nanoforts we can use to actually produce the battleship. Holy crap. Let's get salvaging, boys. We can get even more out of this. Okay. There's a drone ship. Then salvaging. Get the stuff. Well, we lost a little bit of machinery, but got to open another box. Let's just sell it a couple of times here. Sometimes you get even more good stuff. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here. It's very late. Like 2:30, 2:20 my time at night. So thank you very much for tuning in, looking at the game here. I very much recommend it. It is not like a finished game in theory. It's, I guess, 0.9a version. But it feels so good, and I've not had a single crash in at least 40 hours of gameplay. So much better than a lot of the crap that comes out of the gaming industry these years. I'm addicted. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I think what we want to do is, when we come back next time, we are going to... Yeah, we're of course going to deliver the cargo to our own planet. We're gonna install some alpha cores, or some beta cores I mean. No, get out of the sun. There might be more stuff in this. Like, there could be lots of stuff hiding in all these like ring systems. Anyway, save and exit. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. So, until next time, have a good one.